Hello, guys. Welcome back. And today we're looking at numbers 325, 326, and 327 on page 27 of your Measures of Success books. Can't talk straight. So our new note today, we're going to be learning B. All right. It's going to be one step higher or one tape higher on your G string. So for violins and violas, that's 2 fingers now on the G string, whereas A was on the first finger on the G string. And then for cellos, it's 3 fingers on the G string, whereas A was 1 finger on the G string. Notice the placement of the note head where it lands. For violins and treble clef, your B, low B, is the ledger line space below the first ledger line. So there's a space right below the first ledger line. That's your B. And violas, your B is in the second space. Cellos, your B, that's that low B, right, like we're talking about, is the second line. Now, for this exercise for 325B where, you'll notice that there's number 2 or cellos and number 3 above your note that's telling you the fingerings for that pitch, just to remind you, all right? Just you have to know that it's on the G string. So the pitches we have here are B half note, a B half note. We are in 4/4 time, so that makes sense. That's 4 beats total. Measure 2, we have 4 quarter note Bs. Measure 3, we are playing a half note B, and then going down one step to a half note A. That's 1 finger on the G string. Then measure 4, we're playing B, A, G to the open G string, a half note at the end. So we have B, 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 A, B, A, G. All right. So let's see what that sounds like on the violin and viola part. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that was for the violins and violas. That's the fingering and the placement for that. So let's try the cellos now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's 325. Now let's take a look at 326. Rain, rain, go away. Now we're going to implement this into an actual piece or piece of music. This is a traditional one. You may have recognized it when you start playing it. And you'll notice that there is a tunneling marking here where you can tunnel your fingers, meaning that you can hold down the B note on the G string while playing the open D string. And that's what it's symbolizing here. So we're starting with an open D half note down to that low B half note. Then we're playing quarter note D, D, B. Beat 4 of measure 2 is a retake, so we lift our bow back up to a down bow position. D, D, low B, E, 1 finger on the D string, and then D, D, B on the G string. Okay, so you have D, B, D, D, B, lift. D, D, B, E, D, D, B. Okay, let's see what it sounds like on the cello first. Now, as always, make sure for all these exercises you're having a metronome or a steady beat, so that way you know not only the new fingerings for the new note, but the rhythm as well that's displayed here. All right, here it is on the cello. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm sorry, start on an open D. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retake. And that's for the cello. Here we have it for the violin now and viola. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so that's your assignment recording for number 326. Up next is 327 Volga Boatman. Now in Volga Boatman, we're introducing again the B and another piece. And this one's another kind of familiar piece. This is on an Andante tempo Russian folk song, Volga Boatman. Now, the previous piece I didn't mention earlier for Rain, Rain, Go Away and for Beware, it doesn't matter what tempo you take it at. It just play it at your own speed that you can play it as long as the rhythm's correct. This one is Andante, so it's going to be at about 70 beats or higher, about to 80 beats per minute, say between 70 and 80. Nothing slower for an Andante tempo. If you're going to do it 60 beats per minute, then it'll be a largo tempo. But regardless of tempo, let's talk about the rhythm and the pitches. So we have measure 1 and 2, looking at an open D, that B on the G string, then a half note E. So it's D, B, E, right? D, B, E. Then back down to a B on the G string for a dotted half note, which gets 3 beats. Then we have a rest. There's no retake, so don't lift up your bow or circle it back. So we have down, up, rest. And you'll notice measure 3 has a down bow marking. You already finished an up bow for that low B dotted half note, so you're good to go. And it does the same exact rhythm and melody on measures 3 and 4. So we have D, B, E, B, rest. D, B, E, B, rest. Followed by open D, G on the D string, F sharp on the D string, E, then D, B, E, B, rest. Okay, so half note, half note, half note, half note, quarter, quarter, half note, dotted half note. That's the last 4 measures, all right? So let's give it a go on the violin viola and see what it's supposed to sound like, okay? We're going to try this at Andante tempo. It's about 80 beats per minute. And now I'll try it at a largo tempo, a little bit slower so you can play along with me. Here it is at the Andante tempo, 80 beats per minute. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost messed up there. That last note should have just been a B. All right, so now let's take it down to 60 beats per minute and play along with me at a slow tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, rest. Now let's try it with the cello. First, we'll do it at Andante, 80 beats per minute on the cello, and then we'll do it at a largo tempo. Andante. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's bring down the tempo to a largo tempo. And play along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, rest. 2, 3, rest. about to run out of time. Oh my goodness. And I got cut off. I'm going to play it again on the cello, 60 beats per minute. So I do talk a lot, I guess. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, rest. Rest. All right, so that's my recording for a largo tempo. Try it with me with this recording and practice best you can before you do recording. Good luck, and I can't wait to see it.